Okay, we are now live on YouTube and good to go.
I can go.
Yep.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Zoning Board of Appeals. We'll meet tonight. It's a web-based meeting held via Zoom. We start with the roll call. Mr. Trata.
Present.
Mr. DeLucia.
Present.
Mr. Botello.
Present.
Mr. Rivas.
Present.
And I'm Joe Hanna, Chairman of the Board. Mr. Trata will be seated for Mr. Rivero. We have a motion to accept the minutes from October 24, 2024.
I make a
Mr.
motion
Chairman.
to accept the minutes for October 24th, 2024.
Motion
I
made by
second that
Mr.
motion.
DeLucia, seconded by Mr. Botello. All in favor?
Aye.
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 So approved. The next regular meeting is December 12, 2024. And the application 2413 is withdrawn. I'd like to have a motion to open a public hearing for 2417 and for continuation of 24-16.
I make a
Make a
motion
motion. Go ahead, Pete.
to open 24-17, 14 Sheridan Street.
And the continuation.
Quick point of order, Mr. Chairman. Pete, it's 47, not 14.
47, yeah.
Yeah, 47.
Oh, okay.
47. But Pete,
Sheridan-
can you open 2416 too? We're gonna open all the application.
Okay, and 24-16, 19 Colonial Drive.
Motion made by Mr. DeLucia,
Second.
second by Mr. Trata. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Um, I want to explain a little bit how the meeting works since we are in Zoom now too. So the applicant will get up and explain his application, what he's looking for, and we discuss the application, we vote on it, and we ask for who is in favor of the application. Whoever is in favor, they must identify themselves and sign and raise their hand if they want to speak up. And whoever will ask for who is in opposition, and they have to do the same thing. They have to identify themselves and raise their hand if they want to speak up. And that's it. You have to get 4 votes out of 5 for the application to pass, to be approved. And if you don't get 4, it will be denied. So, okay, that's all I want to say. I have anyone represent the application 2417? It's 47 Sheridan Street. Tapia Ortega Angel.
Yes.
Okay, tell us your story. What are you looking for?
Looking for a permit to fix this wall because this wall, they have too much.
Can you identify yourself, please? You are the applicant?
Yeah,
Are you
because
Are you the applicant or you're speaking for the applicant? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Are you the applicant? Are you the owner?
no, I'm the helping the contractor to fix this wall.
Oh, okay. Okay, just tell us who you are and then start your discussion.
Yeah, the owner, she is here, the wife, but the angel no here, but the wife is here.
Yeah, I understand that, but you are Louis who?
I'm Louis, yeah.
You are the contractor?
Yeah, working together with the angel.
Okay, go ahead. Tell us what you do.
Only was to looking for the building this wall, we're looking for permit, but we have it so too long, take too much time to complete this history for the wall.
You already started the wall?
Excuse me?
Did you start the wall already or no?
We have a cleaning, we have a we check in one side little piece to see how it's very, very weak, this wall. So need to make a demolition and take away and build another wall there.
Oh, you have an old wall there.
Yeah, you have the existing wall is there, but you have it's too much damage. It's a lot of crack. It's very one side is very, very weak. So and the other side is holding, but there's no okay because it's almost going take a almost it's holding, but if you touch it like maybe it's strong with the machine, then be going down. But not be doing that. They gotta be doing a small part demolition, then it take away parts and parts. So no give any problem for anybody.
Okay.
Chairman, really quickly.
Yes.
So the history of the site was the contractor and the applicant started the work without securing any permits. When it was brought to our attention, the applicant then revised the plans and showed us the updated A2 survey showing 2 walls going in.
Yes,
So
two
the first
walls.
wall- Right, the first wall's behind the original, and the second wall would be some sort of a tiered type of approach to the grading.
Yes.
And I leave it back with I think you can continue.
Yes, correct.
So they already started the project.
They didn't start the wall, they started the demo and they stopped immediately as soon as you brought it to their attention.
Oh, okay.
So they're cooperating, it's just that it needs a variance.
All right, so any questions from the board?
Sean, quick question. If this variance was to be approved, I went to the site today and the wall looks extremely unsafe. It's on the verge of collapsing, in my mind. If this variance was to be approved today, how can we ensure that the construction of the new wall is going to be able to sustain that weight and not have this in the future?
The walls would have to be engineered by a licensed engineer, and a building permit would have to be issued. So the wall itself, the design of the wall, will be approved by building department, and then during the construction stages, periodic inspections by the building official will make sure it's being put in as designed. And then at the end, the engineer will certify that he stopped by or she stopped by during the process and it was put in per plans approved. So we can rely that it'll be put in properly, Juan.
Okay.
Yes, correct.
Any other question? Yes, go ahead. Oh, hold on 1 second. You are from the public. Any question from the board yet? Any question from the board?
Yeah, quick question.
All right.
So the wall, there's a second wall there now, an older wall that they're going to demo and then put the new wall in place of the old wall, or they're going to build up off of the older wall? or behind it, or, you know.
Just quickly, in case I'm wrong, there's an original wall at the back of the property. That wall is the one that's falling down. They're replacing it with a wall that's butting up against it, and then an additional wall. The additional wall is to adjust the grading to a tiered type of approach. Instead of doing the one, they're doing two. Why the board gets this is because we put a regulation into the regs that we were having topographic work done throughout the city where people were coming back from a weekend away, and they have a huge retaining wall right in the edge of the property they're staring at. So the idea is basically we notify all the people in the area that this is occurring, and then you guys get a chance to either modify or reject the wall. But that was why it was designed to come in before the board, just to give you guys a little background.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the wall have to be taken down, engineered for a new wall, engineered to design the way the wall have to be constructed to be safe to hold. Any wall over 3 feet have to need engineering design. Anyway, so any more question from the board? Okay, anyone in favor of this application? Anyone in favor? Anyone in opposition to this application? Anyone in opposition? Mr. Keeler, you were raising your hand before. I don't know if you can hear us or not. I see you are muted.
It's okay now?
Yeah, are you in favor or you opposition?
Well, I'm at 19 Casper Street, and that wall borders my property.
Oh,
I want it fixed, and that
okay.
wall is extremely dangerous. You know, we started talking to the city in 2019 to get that wall fixed,
Oh,
and the building inspector told me, "Don't even go in my backyard." Now it's 2024. What's going on now? That wall is going to collapse. You know, they're telling me not to go in my backyard. You know,
so
and then
you in favor?
2000. Yeah, I want it fixed, but I want it fixed like soon, not another year, another 2 years. You know,
Okay,
Mr. Tapia guaranteed the city he would have fixed it in 2020 if you check the records. It's 2024. We're looking at 2025 now, and he damaged it more working on it when he wasn't supposed to. It's going to collapse. I'm afraid to go in my backyard now.
okay.
You know, my grandkids play down there. You know, I mow the grass. That wall is extremely big and extremely dangerous. And if it collapses, the slab will going to hit my deck too.
Yeah, it's better to be rebuilt engineer design, I think. It's okay.
Yeah, but how long, what are we talking for a time frame here? You know?
I don't know. I don't know where they start their engineering. Probably the engineer takes so much time. I don't know. That's not my jurisdiction here. They have to hire engineer. They have to go to the building department. They're gonna recommend engineering design, and once
Well,
that, they'll give them permit to do that.
well, apparently I thought, it was my understanding, they've been doing this, but apparently they
I
haven't.
don't
So
know.
what have they been doing? I mean, you know, come on. You know, they talk about price and this and that. If that collapses on me or my grandkids, it's going to cost a whole lot more than that wall costed.
I want to go back to Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, can you hear me? Mr. Lewis, can you hear me?
Mr. Chairman, I think he's connecting his audio with disconnected.
I don't know. Can
Hear us?
Mr. Lewis, can you hear us?
Mr. Lewis, can you hear me?
He
Even
doesn't
can
seem to have his audio on. I'm showing that
Can
he's
we-
only sharing video.
How we can reach to him? We gotta ask him if he have engineering design or not, or yet, or what?
He has to allow the audio on
What
his
about
end.
his wife? Is the same thing? Disconnected?
My understanding, Mr. Chairman, is that they do have engineered plans, and the design you're looking at with the two-tiered system was done by an engineer. We will make sure that we put this up as a priority to get this done for Mr. Keeler.
Okay.
To get the permits approved, but I think the engineering is done, and we should be able to move forward pretty quickly, because I know they've been working on it since we spoke with them. But that, I
Okay.
mean, that's my understanding.
All right, that answer your question, Mr. Keeler?
Yeah, I just, you know,
Okay.
it's been years. I just want it done and done correctly, you know?
Okay, all right.
It will.
I have to repeat again the question because for the public, anyone else in favor of this application?
Ese está sin batería mi tele.
Not you, it's okay. You are the applicant. Anyone else in favor for this application? Anyone in opposition?
We have a problem with my phone. I can't hear.
Okay. I think we're all set with that unless anyone else have a question from the board. It's done. Have a motion to close it?
Make a motion to close 24-17, 47 Sheridan Street, Tapia Ortega Angel, R3 Zone, Section 8A2C, 4, to allow excavation within 5 feet of property for construction of 2
Motion
retaining
made
walls.
by Mr. DeLucia, seconded by who?
I'll second.
Oh, Mr. Trata, seconded by Mr. Trata. All in favor? Aye.
Yeah,
Okay,
I have a question.
you can't have a question no more now. We closed it already. It's too late. We asked 3-4 times to have questions.
Okay. All right.
Can we have a motion to open 24-17 for voting and discussion for a board member if you need to discuss?
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to open up application 24-17 for voting session and discussion.
Motion made by Mr. Rivas,
I'll second.
Second.
seconded by Mr. Trata. All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Aye. Okay,
I'll make a quick comment, gentlemen. Like I said, I was there at the property. It's bad. I mean, I took a picture of because it's that bad. I know that they're asking for a variance. We're here for the variance, not necessarily. I mean, I guess the whole scope of the problem here. But in this case, I feel like this is an emergency that needs to be addressed sooner than later before someone gets hurt or there's significant damage to the property.
okay.
Yeah. But
Make a
I
motion.
don't know if anybody else has anything to say, but I'm ready to make my motion.
I guess they're all quiet. You can go ahead.
All I can say is I agree 100%.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to approve application 24-17, 47 Sheridan Street, Tapia Ortega Angel, R3 Zone, Section 8A2C4, allow excavation within 5 feet of the property line for construction of 2 retaining walls as per plan submitted. I'm approving this because the hardship is the minimum variance necessary in order to allow reasonable use of the property. It will, once this work is done, it will greatly help the public safety and health, being and welfare of the neighbors in the community. Because at the current time and state, it is not.
Motion made by Mr. Rivas,
Second?
second by who, Mr. Delosha?
Yeah.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So approved. Okay. Application 24-1619 Colonial Drive. Is the applicant here, ready to present
We're
their?
here.
Okay. Tell us your story. I think we heard it last time, but
You
It's-
did hear it last time. We're looking to build a 15-foot above ground pool. We have added to the plans a deck that will surround the pool, based on the
Yeah.
meeting last time. And we did submit those plans. It is, in front of the house on the side yard, but it's crossing the front line of the house. So that is why we're applying for the variance.
okay, so you have the new design, right?
Yes, you all should have it.
Okay.
Is the deck big enough for you guys that you won't have to come back?
Yes, we took your advice and built drew what we wanted.
Okay.
Anyone from the board have a question? Or you want to see the new design?
Just looking at just making sure that I don't have any other questions.
Yeah, if you can show on the map, it'd be better. The one with the iPhone, probably.
All right. I was just checking setbacks. Sorry. I'm fine with
No.
what I see in the site plan.
Mr. Rivas, can you show the new design on your?
Oh, I don't
Sharing.
have it. I don't
Oh.
have it downloaded on my on the computer. I just have the paper copies. I apologize.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, I can put it up.
I'm fine, except if well, some of the board members want to see it. All right, any questions?
Do you want us to share our screen?
If you can,
I
yeah.
Oh, there it
can.
is.
I
Okay.
have I think I can. I'm gonna try. I have it up.
Okay, that's good.
It's up
Oh,
there.
it says someone else is sharing. Oh, someone is. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Just what is it? Sean, just real quick, just to clarify on my end, they're technically on a they're on two front yard setbacks. That westerly setback there with the property line 26, they're within the setback requirements, correct?
Yeah.
Is that considered a side yard or is it still considered a front yard?
That'll be a side yard.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So pretty much in compliance except for the front yard location.
Okay. I just wanted to confirm that.
Yeah.
I have no
I-
further questions.
I think last we discussed, it's not visible from the road because of the topography.
Yeah, it's not. I'm just trying to make sure that we don't have to come back. They don't have to come back here for another
Yeah,
variance request.
I think the last time was a discussion about the safety of the railing or the wall or whatever. Deep end where the topography is down. That's was my main concern, right?
Yes, the topography would be on the low side where the deck would be built.
Yeah,
And that the deck would have fencing around it. And then if
Okay.
needed, on the
You're gonna
other
have a
side of
railing.
the deck, there would be
Okay.
railing on the side of the the pool.
Okay. Any question from the board?
Um,
I'm fine with it.
None from me.
I'm good.
Okay. All right,
Mr.
anyone?
Chairman, oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No. I'm jumping the gun. I was getting ready to close it, but I forgot you have to
Oh.
open it to the public.
Yeah, anyone in support of this application? Anyone in support of this application? Anyone in opposition for this application? Anyone in opposition? Doesn't look like they're all happy, so go ahead. Make
Mr.
your
Chairman,
motion.
I'd like to make a motion to close application 24-16 from public hearing.
I second.
Motion made by Mr. Rivas, seconded by Mr. Prata.
Second,
Delucia.
Oh.
Whoever.
Yeah.
Mr. Delosha. Okay, sorry, I didn't catch it. Okay, seconded by Mr. Delosha. All in favor?
aye.
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 Okay. Well, now we need a motion to open for voting and discussion, if any.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to open application 24-16 for voting session and discussion.
I second.
Motion made by Mr. Rivas, seconded by Mr. Prata. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay. Any discussion?
Mr. I don't have any. I'm ready to vote.
I just have one quick question. If we approve of this, it will be with the revised plans, right? Or do just per plan submitted
No, it's for these revised.
for the revised?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
the revised plan, the new plan.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that if we approved it, we have the right one, right? The last plans.
I'll state it in the
Okay.
motion. Pete. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to approve application 24-16, 19 Colonial Drive, Bosia? Is that how you pronounce it? Oh, Bosia.
Bosia.
Okay, Bosia, Ben and Jennifer, RA 40 zone, section 3G3D, allow swimming pool between dwelling and front lot line. I'm approving this application because the hardship differs in kind from hardships imposed by the regulations on the properties in the district, being that the property has 2 front yard setbacks, making it already a condition for approval. It will not affect or will not the variance will not adversely affect public health, safety, and welfare of the community. As per plan submitted with the revision
Revised
of the
plan.
revised site plan.
Motion made by Mr. Rivas,
A second.
seconded by Mr. Prata. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Approved. Okay. Well said. Now the next, what's it? The next meeting, no old business, no new business. That's it.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No
Aye.
second.
Who seconded?
It was in
Mr.
between,
Prata
it
and
was
Mr.
right before
Deloche.
the eyes.
Which one you like?
Well, I go with the guy that's on the continent.
All right. Okay. So
Thanks again, Peter.
I don't know if you guys want to.
Always pleasure being here.
All right. Thank you all. Okay.